llamo Mary Nova y yo soy nacida aquí en Coroico.
Me llamo María Juan Rodríguez, sí, y tengo 63 años.
Yo me llamo Ana María Camacho y tengo 5 años.
Me llamo Sandra, tengo 19 años.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Mi nombre es Fernando Manuel Mamadiana. Soy de la comunidad de Señali y de la comunidad de Coroico.
Yo me llamo Kenta, tengo 32 años.
Yo me llamo Fidencio Román Díaz.
Celestina Mata, Maracanã, 76.
Patricia Mendoza Venegas y he nacido en este bello pueblo Coroico.
Mi nombre es Crisóstomo Rivera Pasa.
Me llamo Dayana. Tengo 5 años, me han operado de corazón.
Bolivia. Rich in natural splendor and human culture. Quechua, Aymara, Guarani, Mestizo, and Criollo. Bolivian peoples have great resilience and spirit. However, Bolivia is the poorest nation in South America. 70% of Bolivians live on less than $2 a day, and the average citizen makes 22 cents per hour of hard labor. Many live without safe housing or clean water. Children struggle to attend school and often end up working to help their families put food on the table. Deformities and diseases that would have been cured at birth or never arisen in the U.S. are rampant among the Bolivian poor. For many, our help is their only chance for a productive life or even survival.
Yo sufría de una hernia y gracias aquí llegó los médicos y gracias a ellos yo me salvé.
Estoy mal antes. Entonces, cuando trabajo me duele la cintura, la cadera. Y cuando no trabajo estoy tranquilo también. Entonces, por eso ayuda, tengo plata.
Mi mamá siente el dolor cuando alza cosas pesadas. También soporta tanto el dolor porque no hay también quien le ayude. Estoy con mi hermano, tenemos que cuidar, tenemos que sacar. Y más con lo que hace más pesado también eso le hace más dolor. No es necesario eso.
Estuve embarazada en mi último hijo. Sí, cuando yo estaba embarazada, se me ha salido donde mi ombligo, así un nudito. Y mi hijita ahorita ya tiene 2 años. 2 años de hace. Poco a poco sentía dolor. Hasta la falda que me amarraba ya me lastimaba.
Me operaron del corazón y me colocaron el marcapasos gracias a la nación.
Me inflamaba como una bola, pero yo no pensaba que, digamos, yo no podía, digamos, que era vesícula. Yo pensé que era otra cosa, pero me ha levantado un mareo, me ha dado aquí, me han traído en el sala de emergencia, me han recibido. El siguiente día tenían que mandarme a la ciudad a hacerme curar de este. Y me daba mareo, no podía andar así.
Si no hubiera conseguido esta posibilidad de ayuda, yo ya hubiera estado bajo la tierra. Gracias por eso yo digo, Dios me ha dado esta posibilidad para sanarme.
society, we create a channel for the abundant goodwill and generosity of individuals and organizations to reach the poor. As the poor and marginalized teach us and impact our lives, we gain perspective on the inequities in the human family. In respect for all members of our human community, we serve the poor of Bolivia equally, regardless of ethnicity, religion, sexual orientation, sex, or age. Rooted in the Catholic tradition, Solidarity Bridge welcomes people of all faiths and traditions who wish to serve the poor through urgent medical care and fair trade partnerships. In our service to the poor, we advocate for justice and solidarity between North and South America.
My name is Dan Yusuf, and I'm an anesthesiologist and I've gone on mission for Solidarity Bridge for my mission. But the main point is that those people are not able to afford it. There isn't a system in Bolivia for any health surgery that they're doing. So we don't, if we're not there, simply just coming to Bolivia. I have no financial gain. There's anyone else that's with me. So it's sort of the pure essence of what they're doing.
My name is Rhomberg. I am a resident of gynecologist. It was amazing. It was wonderful to be part of that. And we have learned many things from you. And I think that that interaction between you and us is good. Because as we learn, you also, I think,
gracias, si no mis hijos no hubieran estado, mis hijos hubieran estado en la calle. Ahora te decía, mis hijos, ¿en qué van a quedar? ¿Dónde van a ir? ¿Dónde van a acudir? Y yo, claro, siempre he dicho, Señor, ayúdame. Pero sí he conseguido con las lágrimas, tal vez el Señor me ha escuchado. Gracias, yo digo gracias a esta fundación, gracias a ustedes, los que me han operado también.
Me han operado del corazón, gracias.
Gracias. Gracias, Señor. Muchas gracias, Señor.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
gracias. Gracias.
Yo les doy un abrazo, brazos no me alcanzan hasta allá, pero yo les agradezco con el alma.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Gracias. Gracias.
Gracias, doctor. Gracias. Vamos a salvar. Gracias. ¿Hacia la operación? Uruguay. Gracias, doctor. Gracias, doctor. Gracias. Vamos a salvar. Ya no me toque vivir. Gracias.
I'm Bruce Leech. I want to thank Murph for inviting us. I've been involved with Solidarity Bridge since 2001 and have gone down to Bolivia about 7 or 8 times, and I get teared up every time I see the testimonials at the end. Just really great work. One quick story how I got drawn into Solidarity Bridge is, I think, as a typical business guy, most of our lives we spent writing a check to great causes like United Way or Salvation Army or whatever, and those are such huge organizations that something spoke to me at some point, and to quote a phrase that Jim Reed used earlier, to get out of the grandstand and onto the field. I really wanted to get more involved, and so I met Solidarity Bridge, and Juan Lorenzo Hinojosa, the founder, invited me to go down to Bolivia and really roll my sleeves up. So the next thing I know, I'm in the operating room down there. And I didn't really, and I got sick dissecting a frog in 8th grade. So I thought, they really take this roll your sleeves up literally. So I went into the OR and I saw the great work they were doing, and I said, thank God for these doctors. And I kind of had to turn and head out of there before I literally passed out. But it was a memorable experience. And then I was sitting back at the hotel that night, and I said, well, what does a business guy now do on a medical mission trip? And so Juan Lorenzo, such a creative guy, he said, well, we've got these fair trade sewing cooperatives, these women that are out in the rural area trying to make a living. But, selling product within Bolivia is not exactly a way to make a living. So lo and behold, we started working on a number of programs to begin to develop markets here in the U.S. for fair trade clothing. Subsequently, I was mentoring a student at DePaul University, Jennifer Moran, who was writing a business plan on how to do sustainable clothing. Well, next thing I know, after I'd met Jennifer, literally 3 weeks later, she and her mom were on a plane with me down to Bolivia, and Jennifer's now leading a fair trade clothing program and developed her own company called Greenola. So these are just spin-offs of the types of things that are happening at Solidarity Bridge that have really made this a wonderful organization. And the last thing, and I've seen wonderful presentations at Barnabas over the years, and I can't thank Gordon and his passion for bringing us all together as ministry leaders. The one thing I found with Solidarity Bridge that just blows my mind is, if you take a look at the green sheet, you'll see we're donating, or we're getting contributions and impact to the tune of about $4 million a year with just 3 full-time staff. That, if you do the math on that, it's amazing, because what we have found is for every dollar that we donate to Solidarity Bridge, we're getting about a 10-fold impact, meaning we get a lot of goods donated by people like Medtronic that then have that type of value impact in Bolivia, and that's just in US dollars. If you then multiply that impact by another 8 times, that's the actual impact of value of services that are being delivered in Bolivia. So it's just mind-boggling. So for basically every dollar that we are able to contribute to Solidarity Bridge, we're getting about an uplift about 20 times that in services in Bolivia. So it's been a wonderful group, and I've been thankful to belong to it for the last, I guess, 11 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Bruce.